What's up guys, today I will be playing a game called Getting Over It. Some people may have heard it, some people may not have heard it. Yeah, it's a really fun game, I have to say that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So yeah, I hope you enjoy and yeah. Remember to subscribe, like and all that kind of crap. So yeah, you know, and I've only got like 5 subscribers, so I hope I can at least double that by today. Okay, so hope you enjoy. Goodbye. So this game is basically a guy in a cauldron. Yeah. This tree. Ooh. You know, this game reminds of that really old one. I think it was in 2003, was it? Basically, it was called Sexy Hiking. It was a guy climbing a mountain with a hammer. It reminds me of that. I can't remember if it was in a cauldron though. Let's just grab. Come on, just.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game is Jazzuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them, once you have the correct method, or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Cool. Okay, I have a theory. May not be the best theory, but I still have a theory. What if we try and just... Okay, that theory doesn't work. Oh, come on. We're like the worst theory of 2018. Oh, come on. Ooh. That was sick. No. But this guy keeps on just putting himself backwards again. You need to learn some discipline, dude. No. What the hell is he doing? He's just... Okay, come on. I launch myself.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Someone tell this guy to shut up. No. Has anyone ever completed this game? I mean, is there an end? Come on. This part is so hard. Come on. I can do this. No! Ooh. What if I just slowly grab onto lure myself in? There we go. Bang! Oh, no! I need to grab a hold of one of those lanterns. Okay, no. This is so hard. If you ever play this game, just don't.
You've done this part before. You know it's
So
possible.
frustrating.
Just do what you did the first time.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
What? What happened? Yes. No. Oh. Okay. Slow. There we go. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Ready? What the heck?
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
This guy
That's a
is...
deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
That's a deep frustration. A real punch in the gut.
No, I'm so angry. You don't understand.
Oof, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
It's a stupid Cauldron bag. Unless you are a Cauldron bag. How much like a twist would that be in the end? It's like Mr. Australian man is a Cauldron man. That'd be like a sick twist. It's not like I'm controlling him. It's like he's under my power. So it's like I can tell him a bunch of Australian random words. Whoa. Bang, 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 bang. I said bang. There we go. I'm here again. Woo. Okay. If I jump onto here, that'd be easier. And wait, I need to get down. The rock is too hard. No, what are you doing? Dude, no. So I'll just do what I did last time. Bang, like that. There you go. Come on. No. Oh. Look at him just wiggle in the air. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that again. What the hell? What's he doing? It's glitching out. Thanks a lot, stupid red thing.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
No.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I can't believe we missed it straight in, man. It's already. I have a theory. If I do this, if I do the floss, see, wait, how do you do the floss in this? That's the closest socket to the floss. Come on. Yes. No. What the hell? Relax, dude. There we go. No, you need to get the edge. There we go. No, tell this guy to relax. And then this. Come on. Come on. Yes. Do the pull-ups. How is this guy so strong though? I gotta give that to him. He's really strong. Wait, what if I have a really good theory. Bang! And it works. Yay. Oh, that was really good. That was like a spin.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling
Spin it so
down,
hard.
but the staying down.
This
Mary
thing that we call
Pickford.
failure is not the falling down,
What?
it's staying down. Mary Pickford.
Who the hell is Mary Bigford? Does anyone know who Mary Bigford is? No. Oh, that's close. Down.
Get nasty over there, boy.
What are you doing?
Going down the road feeling
Down.
bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Come on, I'm just gonna spam it. Come on. No. Oh, shoot. Do you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. So, yeah. Remember to subscribe, like, and yeah, just go with the flow. Goodbye.